is up, guys? It is Frankie here, coming at you live just seconds after the Seattle Seahawks became the fourth and final. We can go on and on about the, how do I put this? Everything going on in this game. And there was a lot that happened in this game. Mainly, again, a terrific performance from DK Metcalf, who had the big touchdown late, along with the finishing blow here with about 2 minutes to go here in the fourth that got Seattle the first down. They were able to run off the clock. Talk about how great Seattle's defense was on Philly. But in reality, when we talk about this game, there's only one event that happened that really ended it. And Philadelphia was dead from that moment on. And it was the moment of the Carson Wentz injury. And, I mean, it's sad on a number of levels. First of all, how is that not a 15-yard penalty? That was no penalty. If Jadeveon Clowney was in college, he'd be out of the game. How the heck? He led with his helmet. There's no argument. There's no, like, well, from a certain point of view. No. He led with his helmet, onto his helmet, and gave him a concussion, and he was out for the rest of the game. How is that not a penalty? The NFL, who talks so much about how they care about players now, how do you let that go? How do you not sit there and go, it's 15 yards? For all the problems college has it right. If you target, you're out. And they review it, and oh gosh. So that was a joke there. And it was embarrassing. What's up, Matthew? Ismail, good to see you guys. John, no drip. Let's go Ravens. Oh, they're one of the final 8, and we'll see them against Houston next week. But how do you feel about Saints and Vikings? That should be good as well. I'm sorry. That Saints Vikings was thinking about Vikings. No, that was a great game, and I did a reaction to that earlier. That was a great game. But this game here, again, all the energy was sucked out of the building the second Carson Wentz's injury went down, because that was it. And I feel bad because now people are going to use he's injury prone. Look, we didn't know about concussions. There have been other injuries at Wentz. We didn't think it was concussions. And it's sad that after a year finally staying healthy, gets to the wild card round, right to the helmet, right to the head, out for the whole game. And that's how his season ends. And it's really sad. I don't have any, I like Carson Wentz. I feel like he's been better. In 2017, he was going to be MVP, and then he got hurt, and hasn't really been the same quarterback since 2017. But, I like him. And to see how his season ends on a note like that, on a moment like that, is rough. And then you bring in Josh McCown, and look, Nick Foles was somehow able to do it. What's up, Pestle? We knew Nick Foles was able to, because he's been in that system before. He knew he was able to get it done and lead Philadelphia to the playoffs. Josh McCown was not able to do that. Josh McCown couldn't do that. And McCown was fine in the game, but, he did get sacked there late with 2 minutes left. And was it. There was nothing that they could do after that. Because he's Josh McCown. He wasn't gonna lead you to he wasn't gonna lead you there. And again, I feel bad for Eagles fans, but that was it. Once McCown went out, there was nothing Philadelphia could do. What was his stats? 18 for 24, 174 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Not terrible, but he wasn't going to lead. You knew he might put up numbers like this, but it wasn't going to get them very far. Not a great day for the Eagles rushing game. Boston Scott, after the great game he had Week 17, he only went for 25 yards today. And also, the Eagles, it was just bound to happen. All of these injuries with this team. All season long, it finally caught up to the quarterback, and then that was it. And look, I give credit to the Eagles. With no receiving at all, they made it to the playoffs. But eventually, injuries, they could survive a lot of injuries. But they couldn't survive the injury to their quarterback. And that was the end. And then for Seattle, Wilson had another good game. 18 for 30, 325 yards, a touchdown. We know what he can do in these big moments. We've seen him do it before. And again, no real rushing. He was also the best rusher today. It was good to see Marshawn Lynch. It wasn't a great game for Marshawn Lynch, but he had 6 carries for 7 yards, and one of them was a 5-yard run. But it was a touchdown, so he did contribute there. Seattle's gonna have to step up their rushing game if they want to get farther. You can't have Russell Wilson be your best rusher with only 45 yards. And that was the Marshawn Lynch. That performance today was the performance I usually expect from. I was expecting from Marshawn Lynch when he came back. 6 carries, 7 yards. This is about what I expected. Really, the best receiving player today on Seattle was DK Metcalf. Seven catches, 160 yards. Dynamic. Again, had the 2 big plays. He had the 53-yard touchdown that, really put the hammer down and said, you know, this is our game now. This is over. And then the big long catch at the end of the game, that the over the shoulder grab again that led to was it over the shoulder? No, it was the first one. But the long catch at the end of the game that gave Seattle the ability to run off the clock. That was it right there. And so look, that was literally like week 12 again. Yeah, Frankie got some questions for you today. Hi Harrison. They regret not having Nick Foles. Look, people are going to do the Nick Foles thing. You weren't going to sign a backup. You weren't going to sign up for a backup, and you weren't going to make Nick Foles your starter. As we saw in Jacksonville this year, Nick Foles is not a starter. We get some more Frankie. How old are you? I'm 21. This is not the porch. This is my room. Carson Wentz is the bust. Why do we still have him on our team? All he does is get injured. Look, I get, Michael, that you're upset about this, and you know, apologies for how frustrating this is, but you couldn't predict this. There's other injuries that all right, you know, with the legs and all that like, okay, that's what Carson. You didn't predict concussions. That's something completely different. On a really dirty, again, how was Jadeveon Clowney allowed to stay in that game? There was no reason for him to stay in. He was done. Helmet to helmet, done. All right. By the way, I'm blocking some of you guys today. If you get a little too crazy, I'm removing some of you because you guys are getting a little too crazy, and I need to put some order here. I need to put some order here on this channel. Hey, what's up, Lord Escanar? Yeah. So this game. Again, it's sad. It's sad to me that this had to happen. That this game ended basically early on when Wentz got hurt. But and again, I give credit to Philadelphia for trying, for hanging in there, for McCown for hanging in there. But it just wasn't going to be enough. Seattle was too good. Metcalf was too good tonight. Wilson was too good tonight, and that was all she wrote. This was not the most boring of the 4 games. Who you got, Seattle or Green Bay? I'm gonna go Seattle because Green Bay is so. Again, Green Bay leads the league in ugly wins. How good are they really? How good is Green Bay really? That's what I gotta ask myself. So I can't sit here and 4 for 4. My picks were. Were you 4 for 4? Because I was 2 for 2. I was 2 and 4 this week. I was 2 and 2 this week. I took Seattle -1. I have no idea whether the Eagles were the favorite. Someone can please explain that to me. I have no idea what Philly was the favorite at all. Eagles played okay. Yeah, again, they played fine considering. Sorry about your mom, buddy. Again, the Eagles played fine. They hung in there, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't going to be enough. Again, not against this Seattle team. And how many times was How many times was Wentz sacked? Or I'm sorry, how many times was McCown sacked? It seemed like he was sacked a lot. I mean, Wilson only got sacked once. McCown got sacked 6 times. Yeah, so that wasn't really going anywhere. Again, this was the most boring of the games. By the way, on my channel right now, if you guys are new to this channel, I believe I just posted the every touchdown of Wild Card Weekend video. It just got posted, so go check that out after this video, of course. Seattle had 100 more total yards. And Seattle doubled in passing yards. Philly had 162, Seattle had 318. Again, that's it. That's it right there. And Seattle had 4 more penalties, and they were, Again, when you're left with Josh McCown to save you, it's not going to go far for you. What happened to Wentz? He got hurt. Concussion. I guess we'll show it to you guys. This game was the Eagles practice squad versus the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, again, to Philadelphia, all the injuries they've had to endure this year, time and time again, no receivers, and receivers keeping dropping the balls. The receivers kept dropping passes over and over and over again, and for it to end like this, and again, they had a chance up until Wentz got hurt, and once Wentz got hurt, you were just sitting there going, game. Seattle's going to be able to take advantage of this. I want to see if they have the video here, because if you watch this, and now you're going to wonder, is Wentz... I think Wentz is fine. Again, I wonder about his talent, but that health thing, that's not something you can like practice. So that's not something doctors can work on. It's a helmet-to-helmet shot. All right, so we're gonna show the Wentz play here. Again, not with the best quality, but we're gonna show it. And, all right, so here we go. Okay, great. So here's the Wentz play. And I got to, sorry, there we go. Wait, okay, there we go. Look at this. Right to the head. How is that not a penalty? Look at this. He directly leans in with the crown of his helmet. And the fact that the NFL can't sit there and can't penalize a guy for that, it's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. So, I was the first one to like this video. Thank you, James. The other pledge pin is fair. I still don't know what the heck's going on there. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Again, I'm not willing to go that far yet. I still think San Francisco's a little bit better, even though Seattle split with San Francisco. Wait, did Seattle beat them twice? No. Seattle and San Francisco split twice. I want a Daniel Jones Super. I'd want a Daniel Jones Super Bowl run. A Daniel Jones Super Bowl run is gonna make me happier than anything else can. Giants. You couldn't even get the profile picture right. Frankie, please ban this ground. First to dislike. Lord, please don't dislike this. Why would you dislike this, Lord? I'm sorry. I want to get back to this here for just a second. Yeah, I don't really know. First, it's like Wentz got injured. Again, yeah, Wentz got, and that was it. That was it. And, yeah, we can keep saying the same thing over and over. He got hurt, and that was ball game. And I feel terrible again for Eagles fans. That there's not even worth really much to discuss about this game. Wentz got hurt, that was it. There's not like the last 3 games where there's something, all these drives and all these crazy plays. No, Wentz got hurt, and that was it. And McCown tried, but he couldn't do it. Wentz got hurt, and that was ball game. And, again, it's disappointing because I want to see this guy at full strength. I'm showering while watching this. Okay, you do you. This con's trying to fake me, but it's not me, it's a fake. I don't care who's fake and who's real. Again, as long as you comment, as long as you hit that like button, and as long as you subscribe. So, and now Seattle goes to play Green Bay, a rematch of the 2015 NFC Championship game. No, 2014. It was the 2014 NFC Championship game. Remember when Green Bay has that like 10-point lead with like 2 minutes to go, and it's over, and then Green Bay has the onside kick. They miss. Seattle comes back, and Seattle wins in overtime. So it's fun that we'll get a rematch of that game. 2 great quarterbacks, Wilson and Rodgers. Again, right now I think Seattle. I think how many siblings do you have? I can't really reveal that because my family has asked me not to reveal any personal information about myself about that. So I'm gonna, I have siblings though. Again, nothing against you. It's just my family tries to keep that away from me. Hey, Eagles and fans, did y'all enjoy the game? Oh, that's rough. That's messed up. You, the Kansas City fan, you sitting here celebrating. Hey, we get a bye. We're back next week against whoever they're playing. I guess they're playing Tennessee. I'm not gonna ban anybody. Even the guy that I removed earlier, I'm gonna bring him back. I try not to ban anybody. So, it's a rough one here, guys. Again, this game is bad to watch. This was probably the worst of the 4 games, even though it was 1 possession. And by the way, this was the first time since 1991 that all 4 wildcard games were decided by 1 possession or fewer. First time since 1991. So this was great. Again, a great wildcard weekend, a lot of excitement. This game just really didn't have that juice for me. The last 3 did. This game had nothing. This game, again, as soon as one's gone down, you knew exactly what was going to happen. Yeah, Kansas City's playing Houston next round. We play the Texans. So Kansas City, Houston. Oh, Kansas City, Houston, and Baltimore, Tennessee. For some reason, I thought it was Baltimore, Houston. I'm getting that confused with when they played earlier in the year. Baltimore and Houston did play each other, and that was a fun game. Actually, no. Baltimore destroyed Houston in that game. So I know, and I'm scared. Yeah. So yeah. So it's again, it's rough that it had to happen. Again, I'm sorry to all Eagles fans out there. And you did it at the Super Bowl a few years ago, which eases the pain, but. Again, Josh McCown isn't going to save you. You just sit there, Josh McCown is not going to be your answer. Josh McCown is not going to be the guy that gets you there. And it's rough. It's tough. But it's football sometimes. Again, I'm just shocked. The big takeaway from this game is going to be how Clowney was able to continue the rest of the game. Is the NFL going to suspend him? Is the NFL going to retroactively suspend him for next week's game? Probably not, but keep an eye on it. By the way, during the game, Dallas announced that they are getting rid of Jason Garrett. So that is now official. It's over. The Jason Garrett era. Hallelujah. It's done. The clapper is gone. And now they move on to hiring a new coach. So I thought it was going to be funny that Dallas was going to interview a bunch of coaches and then realize we're going to keep Jason Garrett and we're going to give him an extension. They finally, after 10 years, about 6-7 years too late, they should have gotten rid of him like 6-7 years ago. I don't know why, again, it took him this long, but whatever. Looking for next week's games here. So here are the spreads. These just came out. Right now, the Niners are a 6.5-point favorites over the Vikings. 6.5-point favorite over the Vikings. The Ravens are a 10-point favorite over the Titans. The Chiefs are a 9.5-point favorite over the Texans. The Packers are a 4-point favorite over the Seahawks. I think I'm taking that. I think I'm taking the Seahawks there. I'm taking that one. Let's see. I think I'll take the Niners. The Ravens one's interesting because, Tennessee's been hanging in there. So 10's a lot of points. And Kansas City, 9.5. Not feeling great about that one. That one I might also go over on. So I'll give you guys my full picks tomorrow. Have you got to like whites or blacks? I like all people. Patriots and Titans, the three they're going to overtime. I'd love to believe that, but yeah, I know that. I'm just playing around. No, that's fine. I was rooting for the Saints. Is Eagles getting a good pick for what? No, I don't think the Eagles are getting a good pick. I think the Eagles are getting like a mid-round pick, which I should look up the 2020 NFL draft right now. I think they're getting like a mid-round pick, so it's not even worth it. And by the way, Tua Tagovailoa will announce tomorrow whether or not he's gonna stay or leave. He's announcing it with Nick Saban, which makes me think he's staying, but we'll find out tomorrow. A lot of teams looking forward to that. Yeah, the Eagles are 20. The Eagles have the 21st pick. So, all right, maybe get a receiver with that pick. You desperately need a receiver. You need anything you can right now. I think McCown played pretty well in the circumstances. I agree, but again, you knew it wasn't going to be enough. You knew he wasn't going to have that exceptional Nick Foles performance. It was just going to be what he normally is. Houston don't want no smoke. Do you mean why I'm asking Frankie how many siblings he has, or why I'm scared? I don't know. Why you're scared? Oh, okay. Yeah, so interesting stuff going on in the comment section right now. So again, those are the 8. How many of those could I have predicted at the beginning of the year? I'm done. I really have nothing else to say about Eagles Seahawks. Once got hurt, and that was it. How many of these could I predict? Gosh, I don't know how many. Almost none of these teams. Almost every team. Let me see. Kansas City, I could have predicted, and maybe Houston. I did not see Titans and Ravens coming. Actually, I have my 8 teams here. I should pull this up right now. I should pull up the teams that I had. All right, I had the Texans, and I had I think that was it. Yeah, I had the Texans and the Chiefs. I had the Texans and the Chiefs, and in the NFC, I had the Packers and I had the Seahawks. No, actually, I didn't even have the Seahawks. Wow, I feel terrible. So I had 3 of the 8. Never could have guessed this. This is such a crazy playoff. It's been a year of parity, which you love. Patriots are out. I think 3 of the 4 favorites went out this week, which, interesting. It's fun there. Again, you love that parity stuff. You love this parity stuff in the NFL. You love it when you can never predict what's going to happen. Congrats getting 1,000 subs in a week. Thank you. I'm scared of the Chiefs. Do you think the Packers can win it all? Of course, but they got to show me more. I can't watch this team be mediocre anymore. I can't watch. I can't watch any more just mediocre Green Bay winning games. You got to show me more. You got to impress me more. You have to have a strong, decisive victory. You can't have every week where you just sneak by bad teams. So they can, but it's right now it's unlikely. So again, I'll give them a chance, but right now I'm leaning towards no. We'll be on for about 10 more minutes here. The Golden Globes starting in a few minutes. By the way, it was great. Collinsworth, they were doing a promo for the Golden Globes, and Ricky Gervais is hosting, and Collinsworth said, Ricky Gervais is a little edgy. And Al Michaels said, you think? Oh, it was a great... It put that in the Chris Collinsworth time capsule. It was terrific. What's up, Harrison? They're losing to Seattle next week. Again, I think Seattle's winning this game. Green Bay's a 4-point favorite. Green Bay has not shown me... Seattle has had way more impressive wins this year than Green Bay. So... those are the 2 right now I'm probably taking. I'm probably taking the Texans plus 9.5, and I'm probably taking Seattle plus 4. And then the other 2 we'll see. Again, all these games were 1 possession, all 4 of them, which, again, is great for football, great for all of us that we get to watch these close, exciting games like this every single week. It makes it fun. But again, I wish this game was better. But I can't really complain. We had three exciting games. We had Texans Bills, which gone into overtime with the comebacks and all that. We had the Patriots Titans, the end of a dynasty. We think with Tennessee scrapping by. We had what's its name? We had the Vikings Seahawks, Vikings Saints, which also went into overtime. Thielen with the game-winning touchdown. And then we had with this game. So again, we had three exciting games, and this one just kind of laid there. It was one possession, but there wasn't really a lot of drama because again, you knew early on what was going to happen. You can do all this stuff like all these people in here on drugs. I don't have any. No, my relationship with women have been. I've not really had a great success with women. I've only almost dated one girl in my life, and she was a lesbian. So it's been a rough go for me. Russell versus Rodgers team's actually pretty similar. Yeah, again, you have two Hall of Fame quarterbacks, two great quarterbacks. Rodgers probably a little bit better. I don't know. Seattle can't win in Green Bay. Green Bay can't win Seattle. And since Seattle's playing Green Bay, I think they're going to lose. One should ask for a trade. I don't think he's going to ask for a trade. He wants it there, and I mean, look, if he leaves, how are people going to view him? He wants to sit there and go, I'm going to win a Super Bowl. I want to win a Super Bowl so that people know. Because right now in Philadelphia, they adore Nick Foles. They don't really know what they feel about Carson Wentz yet. And no one should blame him for him getting a concussion and having to, just rest. Or I'm sorry, not rest, just be out for the rest of the game. He suffered a concussion. Lambeau isn't too tough a place to win. Frankie, just call. That's not how it works, dude. Yeah, since Seattle's playing Green Bay, I think both teams can win at home. It's just, I think Seattle's been the better team this year. I know Green Bay has the better record. I just think Seattle has had way more impressive victories. Seattle has done way more impressive stuff. Doug Peterson even said we can win with somebody else other than him. Yes. And they did win with someone other than him. They won with Nick Foles. Didn't Bruce Arians say, we don't need Jameis, or we could do so much better? Bruce Arians, I think, said we could make the playoffs without Jameis, with a better quarterback than Jameis, I think he said, which was amazing. He's right, but it was crazy to think. It's like, oh yeah, I don't need Jameis. I really don't. He's a mess. So, overall, again, this game was fine. Give us better games. Because this game should be better. I can't complain. I can't complain. The other three games were so entertaining. I'm going to sit there and complain about this one. It's just, all right. I always think Seattle was a good defense because of Legion of Doom, but in reality, it's pretty trash. Yeah, it's not a great defense. It's not the great defense. Though they do have Clowney. But I mean, they've got some talent on defense. But yeah, it's not the Legion of Boom era. Eagles are now 5-4 at home. Talk about home field advantage. I think home field advantage is overrated now. Think about it. I actually have a stat for you guys this year. So last year, there were 20 games played between Major League Baseball, NBA, and NFL championships. So 7 games in the World Series, 6 games in the NBA Finals, 7 games in the Stanley Cup Finals. So there were 20 games. Do you know how many times the home teams won in those games? 3. 3 games. 3 times out of 20 last year, the home team won a championship game. Because there was none in baseball. In the NBA, I think the Warriors won game 1, and then the Warriors won game 1, and that was it there. And then in hockey, the Bruins won game 1, and the Blues won game 4, and that was it. So home field advantage is becoming overrated. Sometimes it does help, but yeah, this last year was really weird in terms of all right, home field advantage now. At least Wilson is good for him. Good for him. Everyone in this one doesn't even use their brain. I mean, okay, that's kind of a wrong way. There are a lot of people that don't. Men don't use their brain. There's a lot of people, men and female, that don't use their brains. I barely use my brain. Gosh, you guys are so strange in the comments. You guys are so weird. So yeah, I don't really have don't have much else. Raptors won game 1. The visiting team won all the other games. Yeah, Raptors won game 1, and then the 2 Stanley Cup games, and no one won a World Series home game. Yeah, it was 3 for 20. Which is weird. We'll see how that is next year, but I don't know. Lord Escobar, he's on his own planet. Again, overall, this was a great wild card weekend. The drama that we had, the excitement, the upsets. This was terrific. So many great games. How do I go about ending a friendship? Just tell the person, look, it's over. Just be blunt. Just be upfront. Like, hey, sorry, I can't really hang out with you anymore. Or hey, it's time to move on. It's not you, it's me. Go with that. Always go with the it's not you, it's me. Why do you ask? I don't know. You know, I really haven't had to end many friendships. Because most of the friendships I've had, I wanted to keep. But you know what I mean? This world has dumb women and lonely men. If this world has dumb women, dumb men, lonely women, and lonely men. There's no... this world is... There's no stereotyping. This world is filled with crazy people. Alright, gosh. So, again, this was a fun wildcard weekend. The best wildcard weekend I've ever had in my lifetime. The excitement, again, in these games was great. This last game was just a dud. 3 exciting games and then a dud. And it was close, and it was fun, and it was exciting, and it was competitive, but it was a dud. Which is disappointing. It's over. Very simple and actually right. Yes. Just say it's over. It must have been love, but it's over now. That's how I would use it. Anyway, I gotta leave you. See you next week. Lord, all right. I'll see you hopefully in a few days. I'll try to figure out what my next live stream is gonna be, but hopefully I'll see you soon, Lord. Take care. And by the way, again, if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down there below for more content like this. We will have the NFL divisional round predictions next week. Or, I'm sorry, divisional round predictions are tomorrow morning. So we'll have that. I was thinking about doing a Golden Globes video, but I think I'm going to pass on that. I'm just going to rest on that. And we'll have NBA Game Winners Part 8 will come out Tuesday, so get ready for that. Why don't you like Aaron Rodgers? Oh, I love Aaron Rodgers. If I said I didn't like Aaron Rodgers, I meant this year, this Packers team is not very... we've seen better Rodgers. We've seen better Packers. 2011 was probably the best Packers team. This Packers team has just been underwhelming. And again, mainly it's the fact that there've been like 1 or 2 of all the wins this year Green Bay has had. They've only had like 1 impressive one. Only 1 game I feel like they had, and I think it was the game against Oakland. When that's your best win all year, that's a problem. So I'm just not really sold on this. I'm just not really sold on this Green Bay team yet. I gotta see more. I gotta see more from them. The games that I saw them this year, where they were not very good. They were always struggling against bad teams. I love Rodgers. It's just this hasn't been his best year. Niners or Vikings? Again, right now my picks are Niners. In terms of spreads, I take Niners. I take the Ravens. I take the Texans, and I take the Seahawks. So those are my 4 teams right now. Those are the 4 teams right now I'm leaning towards. Like those are my picks. So. Whatever happens should be great. This was, again, a great week. I just wish this game was better. Again, once Wentz went down, you knew what was going to happen. Once Wentz went down, you could predict where this game was going to go, which was nowhere. Seattle was going to get a few touchdowns, and that was going to be it. And they got their 2, and Philadelphia had none. And it was just a disappointing ending to a great weekend. This was, again, a great weekend of football. A lot of excitement. Again, 2 games going into overtime, all games going into 1-possession games. So this was a successful weekend. It was just a disappointing finish to that. And this was, of all the games this week, this was the weakest one. Because the starting quarterback went out. In the first quarter, second quarter, in the first half, and it's just like, oh, well, that's it. Now what? Because you knew they weren't coming back after this. Josh McCown is not Nick Foles. So again, right then and there, you just knew it was over. I think that wraps it up. So again, just to recap all these games here. Texans, Bills, great comeback by Houston. They come back. Questionable coaching decisions on both ends. A terrible game by Booker McFarland. Houston gets the winning field goal. Tennessee, Derrick Henry pounds and pounds and pounds his way to a win against New England, and now the Patriots dynasty may be over. And then the third game, Vikings, Saints. Wild finish. Again, the fact that Saints had another heartbreaking loss. Minnesota goes down the field. Kirk Cousins leads Minnesota to a win. And then this game, again, once went down, that was it. How do you feel about the 18th horse from Skenanetti this week? Bet him? I don't know. Is that a track, Skenanetti? I don't know. Monmouth's a track. I like going to Monmouth. So, I have a girlfriend, and she's dumb as a rock, so it's easy. Okay, good. If you love her, that's good for you, man. If you love her and you're happy, and you guys are happy, that's great for you. Seahawks are going versus the team. I'm a fan of that. I'm going versus the team. I'm a fan of that. Will be a good game. Seahawks going against Green Bay. Good luck to you, my man. Good luck to you this next week. I mean, a rematch of a brutal loss 5 years ago. So we'll see if this time Green Bay is able to pull off the victory. So I think that's it. Unless you guys have any final questions here, unless you guys have any final comments, we'll wrap things up here. That's it for now. Again, guys, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content like this. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Again, we have a lot of videos coming out. We have the buzzer beaters video coming out Tuesday. The divisional round predictions coming out tomorrow. A lot of great stuff. Seahawks all the way. All right. Again, they were able to win today. Can they go all the way? Can they beat San Francisco? Are we going to get a rematch of Seahawks-Niners from all those years ago? That could be fun. I broke up with her because of her dumb self. She's not girlfriend anymore. Oh. Sorry, dude. Sorry that she's so dumb. How do you feel about the Golden Globes? I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I understand it's important for the Oscar race, but I don't really get invested in it. Again, it's cool to see, all right, where are the Oscar nominees going to be after this? Where's the race going to be? But in terms of, like, I don't really get upset with them. Okay, last year I got upset when Bohemian Rhapsody won. I got a little bit upset with that. I was like, are you kidding me? That awful movie. And by the way, I love Queen. Love Freddie Mercury. Loved Rami Malek in the movie. Loved the last 15 minutes of that movie. Any part of that movie when they weren't singing, I hated. It was traditional standard biopic where they just got the facts, just changed the facts for no reason. So yeah, I was really upset when that won Best Picture last year. But other than that, I really don't care. I want to know after tonight, where's the race going to be? Who's going to be out in front? Who are the top contenders going to be? Should be fun. Vikings are my underdogs, I guess. Vikings, I believe, will be underdogs against San Francisco. Yes. So San Francisco will be the favorite. Who plays Monday Night Football tomorrow? Haha, very funny. No Monday Night Football. No more Booger McFarlane. No more Booger McFarlane. Celebrate. I think that's it now. So again, unless you have any likes, are you this dumb like my girlfriend? I'm very dumb. I am very, very, very. Oh, you're talking about pestilence? Oh, guys, don't be mean to each other. Don't be mean. Life's too short. Relax. Bullies are not biopics are not biographies. I get it. It's just it just frustrates me when I just like I want a biopic that's like 90% accurate. If it's 90%, I'll take it. If it's 90%, it captures the story. I just feel like this movie just like changed so many facts and stories around, and the whole thing at the end, spoiler, when he gets AIDS before Live Aid, which just isn't really remotely true. You didn't really need that. I feel like the scene would have been great anyway. Okay, sorry, I just asked. Oh, okay, fine. That's fine. He just loves Josh Allen. You love Josh Allen more than anything. Oh, gosh. How about Booger yesterday? I guess you're talking about Booger. How about Booger McFarlane yesterday saying the Bills need to spike on 4th down? That should get you fired alone. That remark alone should have gotten him fired. ESPN needs to... Oh, gosh. Guys, pledge pin. Stop. Don't be mean to Pestle. Come on. Guys, hang in there. Don't be mean to each other. Life's too short. Enjoy each other. You're a fan of Frankie G, all right? You guys are all fans of mine. Let's unite, okay? How about Straight Outta Compton? I guess there were some... I actually like Straight Outta Compton more because I felt like Straight Outta Compton was... my other problem with Bohemian Rhapsody... I guess you're right about some of the stuff in Straight Outta Compton not being true, but I guess I had less of a problem with it because it was a better movie, so I guess I'll play the hypocrite here. The thing with Straight Outta Compton was that the first part of that was less of a biopic. I feel like it wasn't playing into the biopic cliches. Bohemian Rhapsody, from minute one, it had every biopic cliche. It was annoying. Straight Outta Compton, for the most part, didn't start off like that. Eventually it did, but I enjoy that movie way more. So, how about a Mike Francesa movie? How about, I asked you, but you insulted me. How about a Mike Francesa movie? Oh, I gotta tell you, I was in Uncut Gems. He was in Uncut Gems. I think we got the Mike Francesa movie. I don't think I need a Mike Francesa movie. I think I can live without that. Oh, Rocket Man was good. I felt like Rocket Man was better. And Rocket Man really went into his life, so that's what I wanted. Like, I feel like I would have rather wanted a full, unflinching look at Freddie Mercury. I feel like Sacha Baron Cohen's version would have been much better, but Rami Malek was great, so I'm happy for him. And now he's in the James Bond movie. He's playing a villain, so I guess so. It's great. So yeah, we'll see how the winners are tonight. All right, are we wrapping things up here? You guys have any more final questions here? Any final thoughts? Again, then we'll wrap things up here. So again, if you're new to this channel and you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe down there below for more content. I'm back. All right, again, Lord, it's good to see you. So, again, this was Carson Wentz went down, and that was it. Carson Wentz went down, and ball game. There was nothing really to play for after that. It was done. Which is sad, but that's football sometimes. We need biopics of sports legends over 100 years supporting more. We need one. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some biopics. Like maybe a LeBron biopic would be nice. There could be some biopics that'd be really good. A Judy movie is great. Not enough though. Oh yeah, I heard Judy was really. I heard Renee Zellweger is really good in that movie. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna see it, but I heard that was really good. Do you like Amy Winehouse? I mean, before she went crazy, sure, but then she went crazy. And who do you think Giants will draft? Who are the Giants going to draft? Maybe an offensive lineman? I don't know. That could help. Someone on defense. There's a lot of problems the Giants. They got to fix those areas. Defense and offensive line. So we'll see if they can do that coming up in the draft here. Any other questions? Any final questions? So congrats to Seattle on a nice win there. And Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf, the best players of the day, were able to lead Seattle to that victory there. They played well. And again, Wilson was able to do what he always does. He's the best player behind a terrible team. Or not terrible. Leave, please. Dumb. No, don't tell him to leave. No. We're family here. We're going to wrap things up here, I think, in a minute. And again, Russell Wilson, the fact that he's always able to do this. Both my Super Bowl picks are out. Oh, sorry, Niso. Sorry about that. I guess you had Patriots and, you had Patriots and Saints? Yeah, I guess you did. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Sorry about that, man. That's brutal. But mine two are still alive. I had Ravens, Niners. Who were my picks at the beginning of the year? Who were my Super Bowl picks? I think mine are out too. At the beginning of the year, I had Patriots and Saints. So yeah, both of my picks are out too. Well, my regular season picks are out. My postseason picks are not out. I had Ravens and Niners at the beginning of the postseason. Yeah, again, it's just bad luck sometimes. Sometimes, you never know. Who would have thought Patriots and Saints would have lost? I'm shocked the Saints lost that game. I was surprised Kirk Cousins was better. Skip Bayless on Twitter right now. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sure he's happy about Jason Garrett getting fired. I don't care. He's irrelevant. He only says things to get attention. Let's not give him that attention. All right, just stop being mean. Stop being mean, please. All right, so I guess we'll wrap things up. Again, any more questions here? Stop being rude. Again, just stop, please, guys. Be nice. Be calm. This live stream is getting out of hand. We should wrap things up here. Again, unless you have any final questions. So congrats to Seattle. Good win. Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf are leading the way for the Seahawks. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with predictions. Tuesday with the game winners part 8. So that will be coming up. Again, great win for Seattle. They move on. They beat Philadelphia, a depleted Philadelphia team. He's dumb. Why is he even Super Bowl winner? I have right now I still have the Ravens. I think the Ravens are the best team. So I'm leading with Baltimore. Again, guys, shut up. Stop fighting, please. Stop doing it, guys. Pestle, I know it's not really your fault. It's Pledge. Pledge, just stop it, please. There's no need to do it. He's asking a question. Leave him alone. Rams will win the Super Bowl next year. All right, beautiful dreamer. All right, hang in there. Gotta hope this team gets better. Gotta hope and pray that Goff can figure out a way to get better this year. Mine were Saints. Mine were Saints Chiefs. Yeah, so you're still, I guess, half of that still. And you still got Kansas City. You still have Kansas City. So, all right, yeah. You guys are just crazy. You guys are nuts. All right, so, again, I guess that's it. I guess no more comments. All right, thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll be back. Goff is a good O-line. Goff is garbage. Yeah, Goff did take step. Goff wasn't garbage this year. His offensive, he needs to get better. But yeah, the offensive line was a problem. Oh gosh, stop it, dude. Stop. All right, we gotta wrap things up. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow for division round predictions and Tuesday. Peace and Tuesday for game winners part 8. Until then, take care. God bless. Congrats to the Seahawks on their big win tonight over the Eagles. Congrats to all the teams that won in the wild card weekend. Thanks guys for watching. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.